can be stressful, but for 27-year-old Jasmine Norfleet, it was a dream come true.
The foster care experience, not so good at all.
As a kid, Norfleet was in the foster care system. She says she often bounced around between homes. She never had her own space or a place she felt safe. It became normal.
Different houses, multiple different situations, all very horrible experiences.
Norfleet says she was labeled as a high-risk child because of her mental illness. She says she often faced mistreatment from people meant to care for her.
My adoptive father always told me I was going to be nothing, I was going to amount to nothing, and I would never succeed in life.
But then she aged out of the system, and she was offered a permanent home at the Courtyard in Fort Wayne, a transitional housing complex operated by a nonprofit called Creating Homes, Instilling Life Lessons, also known as C.H.I.L.L. It's for people ages 18 to 25 who have aged out of the foster care program or at risk of homelessness. Norfleet was one of the first tenants. She lived there for 8 years.
I couldn't imagine how there's just so much room. Like, I'm so used to stuff that's like itty bitty. And then just to go from that to having an absolutely huge apartment.
It's important because if they're not here, then they're homeless, you know, and that doesn't help any of us.
Alongside Norfleet every step of the way, India Castle. She's C.H.I.L.L's program manager.
It's a place of refuge where they can sleep at night and not worry who's tipping into the room, who's breaking in, you know, and that their life then becomes peaceful. And once peace enters the scene, amazing things can happen.
At the Courtyard, Castle says the tenants learn how to live on their own and prevent them from becoming homeless.
You know, I tell them all the time, being in foster care is not a handicap. On the contrary, it's a strength and a skill. They're survivors.
Castle says watching Norfleet grow was like a proud mama moment for her, knowing that their program works. Norfleet says the Courtyard changed her, but her dream still was to live in her own house, and that dream came true just last month.
To tell you the emotions I had when I first walked through that door, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is actually happening.
Her advice for others in the foster care system, just keep trying.
You really don't know what the next opportunity is going to bring you, the amount of doors I had to go through.